Hey, what's up everyone? It's good to be back, and today I'm teaching you guys how to use ratios for intensities, how to make a high intensity interval training program work for you, effective for you, and make it fun. You don't want to be doing cardio that's dreadfully awful and feel like you're on the cardio machine or running and it feels like the times are going like a microwave second. So let's get into it. A 1:3 ratio is basically work to rest ratio. Now, a work to rest ratio means you're working out and then you rest, right? So 30 seconds of jumping jacks combined with walking in place for 90 seconds or not doing anything for 90 seconds is a work to rest ratio that I'm using here. You can also use 15 to 45. So it's the same ratio, you just manipulated it different. Now we can go on to 1:2 ratio, and you can tell things start to get less and less rest. It starts to get more and more intense. So a 30 to 60 seconds, you work out for 30 seconds, you rest for 60 seconds. You can also do the 60 seconds in 2 minutes. Jog for 60 seconds, walk for 2 minutes. Now, this one right here is probably the most common one you would see in any exercise program or high intensity interval program that you'd see out there. So it's a 1:1 ratio, and I would use 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, 60 seconds on, 60 seconds off, just because it's so easy to keep track of on the timer. So if you have a timer, it's super easy to keep track of that because that's 1 minute total, 2 minutes total. Now, this little gap right here changes up the intensity drastically. I mean, I've experienced it myself. So it's a 2:1 ratio. Now you're working out twice and resting half of that. So a 20-10 is usually what I commonly see because it's usually what they use in the Tabata timers. So you're 20 seconds of working and 10 seconds of rest. You barely give yourself enough time to rest before you have to work again. You can also use 40 to 20. And let me explain these little bars here on the bottom. So you can see that I start the beginner on the 1:3, and I would take them all the way up to probably a 1:1 ratio. And the reason why I'm doing that is because when you're a beginner, I want to keep you guys resting a little more than you're working because you're not accustomed to it. Now the intermediate can go in between these two to start them off. And then they can even go all the way up to 20 to 10. But usually I would like to keep them in here until they understand that they can get to an advanced level. And the advanced level, you can basically go all the way interchange in between, everywhere in between. And they can even start at 20-10. And so if you guys thought this video was helpful for you, or if you like this video, please like it, share it, or shoot me a message if you guys are interested in learning more about this stuff. Or if you're interested in learning about how I can help you transform your life, please reach out to me with that question, okay? So until then, stop guessing and start progressing.